pictures have been taken. And we have 3 more finals to go. We got another American Eagle, their second finalist. That's Caleb Campos. They're both wearing black and blue, but he's got the red shoes and the white headgear. Campos for American, trying to join his teammate Maximilian Leet, who was the 133-pound champ. His opponent, Franklin and Marshall, their first finalist.
Let's go, Caleb!
Since I'm not sure, but I know he's trying to be their first All-American for the Diplomats since Rick Durso in 2014. That's James Conway. Black and blue singlet, but black shoes and black headgear.
He bought them for us. I know. I agree. I agree. That's a great mindset. That's a great mindset. No beef is just beef. Let's go, Camp. Let's go, Campos. We came to wrestle.
We got the American University college students right behind the scorer's table. They might come through on the PA, they might come through on the microphone here. You may hear some extra commentary. Perhaps people calling for stalling. Campos got here by firing off some textbook blast doubles, and just as I say that, there it is. James Conway has already qualified for the NCAAs. There's 3 allocations here. Campos ranked 30th in the nation. He was the 3 seed, ran through Ryland Rogers, the number 2 seed from Lehigh, in the semifinals. Conway ranked 5th in the nation. He was the number 1 seed. And now Conway sits out, tries to peel hands. And now Campos holding on to a leg, trying to come back up. And there is the escape. 37 seconds after that blast double. His head right in the belt buckle. Conway from Towson, Maryland, went to Loyola Blakefield. As Campos is in on another shot, which is typically in the cross country, but produced some good wrestling in the, it's the MIAA. There's a shot from Conway, but the counter from Campos, no takedown. And there's the brick. From Jason Borelli in the corner, also with Alex Tirapelli. And these referees are going to hear it from the American fans. And Conway using the out of bounds to save himself another takedown. Didn't look like a takedown to me, but Conway, the redshirt senior. Campos, the redshirt junior. Campos from Charlotte, North Carolina, which I would call basketball country. I'm not sure what goes on in Charlotte. I don't spend a lot of time in Charlotte. Nearest D1 program would be Davidson. There's actually a good number of D1 programs in the Tar Heel State. Campos went to the Cannon School. Let's see if the referees remain unswayed by the commentary. I had an American fan say, might as well give him 4. I don't think that's going to happen, but You know, that's a strategy. It's called getting to know. You just keep asking until you hear no. You never know what might you get out of it. What might you get or what you might get. Either one of those. And here comes the official decision. Was it a takedown or not? And we're going to get a double review. So the call on the mat is no takedown. They need irrefutable evidence that it was a takedown. Going on the third place bout. Rylan Rogers looking for an auto bid, as is Cooper Haas, who I believe Cooper Haas of Army and Rogers of Lehigh. Cooper Haas may be another very low seed. So call on the mat is upheld, and that's bad news for anybody sitting within earshot of the fans here in the arena. But you know what? You like a spicy arena sometimes. Maybe not this close to your eardrums, but the atmosphere, I would say, is enhanced. Just maybe not while you're at work. But no complaints here. Haas was the 12th seed. Wow, lost his first bout. Came storming back through the consolation rounds and is now in the third place bout. So that would be a wonderful story. And we're still waiting on the outcome of this wonderful story known as the finals of 184 pounds. So 3-1 lead for American's own Caleb Campos. James Conway. Underneath, he's got that right leg figure forward. Now he's up to his feet. One mat return. Now peeling the hands. And there's the escape. And Campos saying the best defense is a good offense. 3-2, 1 minute and 6 seconds of riding time. Coach Mike Rogers, Coach Borgia in the corner for Conway. He's working a 2-on-1. And I think we got potentially dangerous on a key lock from Conway. And right off the whistle, Campos goes right back in. He's got Conway hopping on one foot. Tougher to finish here than a blast double when you're behind both knees, but they're on the edge. They go down, and it's 3 more. This time they stay in bounds, 6-2. Conway 31-1 on the season. His only loss was to Jackson Smith back in November, the second week of the season. Another quick escape. Conway in on a shot. Campos fends off a shot, reloads one of his own, fires it. Conway stops him. And now Conway is in the position of needing to be aggressive, and Campos knowing that, he can load up his shots when he needs them. Campos had Conway on his hip, little knee pry. Both these guys with super long frames. They're just going back and forth. And period ends with Conway in on that shot. 3-point lead for Campos. And he's going to choose down. Is Conway going to cut him? Is he going to, I would say he's going to ride him for 16 seconds is my guess, is his plan. We'll see if Campos goes along with it or if he has other ideas. There's the stand, big mat return. And they wanted a penalty on that for return. And if you have the arm trapped, can you slam someone on their side like that? And the Coach Borelli does not like it. And they're going to look at it again. Officials are right here in front of the American fans. Assuming y'all can hear that. Is it a legal mat return? I'm honestly not 100% sure about this myself. Rarely am I 100% sure. But that's Rylan Rogers with a 5-0 win in the third place bout. So Rogers is going to the NCAA tournament. We can put that in the sheet.
Legal slam is what he's called. Right. That's what. Yeah, just so I can put it down for him.
It's at 184, 174. The third place bout was won by Danny Wask. I can put that in the notes as well. Just narrating to myself at this point while we wait for this call to come in. Call of the mat is upheld. No illegal slam. But might as well throw your challenge, Brick. This is the end here. You only get a certain allotment for and I would guess that the American fans are not happy with that.
Give it back.
Thank you. Let's go. Let the boys play.
Call it right,
All right, and with 4 seconds, or a minute and 4 seconds on the running time clock, I guess Conway needs to take that anyway, so might as well get it now and then run the clock down.
Lazy shot.
You don't even want to be here. What do I want you for? Broken.
So a 4-point lead. Conway needs more than a takedown.
He's done.
No penetration.
There's a high C attempt. Campos able to defend. And time is on Campos' side. He wants to run that clock down. The more time he ties up and the more time he spends in neutral here, the better. And Campos doesn't have a stall call, so he's got some room to work. He can wrestle in the margins there. And there's the stall on Campos as he backs out of bounds. 48 seconds. Coaches Borelli and Tirapelli urging on Campos. That's one warning apiece, but there's just 40 seconds. So Conway needs to start pulling the trigger. They go out of bounds again. Another stall call, and there's a point. And American fans not happy. I see it, though. You go out of bounds. Campos was playing that game, which is fine. He's got the stalls to give, but now he's got to be careful because. But also, Conway needs to vary up his technique. Now the final 10. He needs more than this, though. And you could theoretically say that Campos was stepping on the wood. But either way, 8 seconds to go before American is about to crown their second champ. I can't wait to hear the applause from the crowd. And Conway chasing down Campos. Another stall call, but 2 champs for AU.